Oh, my Zoe, I love how we're having just the right amount of fun this Friday morning, from food to music and a whole lot more. But of course, earlier on, Zoe had mentioned just how it's incredible that we are getting to celebrate music in the best way possible yet again tomorrow with the South African Music Awards. And this is why this morning we are joined by a platinum-selling artist, someone who continues to show why they are the best when it comes to producing music as well as just being a beautiful vocalist. We are talking about none other than Brenden. Praise. Brenden, how are you today?
I'm very well. After that introduction, I'm even better.
I'm so glad. You deserve it. I mean, being nominated at the Summers is not a small feat. Tell me, how are you feeling about the big night tomorrow?
It's good. So it's not my first time.
Yes, of course.
But it's my first time for my own project, which is, it feels a lot better.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did that on my own.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that, yeah.
I love that. And also, of course, I mean, I know that you're somebody who is very, very multifaceted when we look at the music that you make, right? And just you as a person, as an artist. Speak to us about that and why it is that, you know, it's so freeing for you to be in that space.
I think generally human beings are like multi-dimensional. And so for me, I try to just kind of express myself in the most authentic way. So sometimes that's house music. Sometimes that can be gospel music. And yeah, so I feel like I can exist in all these worlds because I am all these things.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. And also, I think that that's the thing about your music, is that people are able to just feel Brenden in it.
Yeah,
yes.
for sure.
But speaking of that, I also then want to just go to you as an artist. Because, of course, we met Brenden when you were, you know, just a young, beady-eyed little man there, you know, really wanting to achieve all of these dreams. And now here you are living them out. Speak to us about the evolution of you as an artist in this industry.
Yo, it's been a wild journey, you know. Lots of failures, figuring things out, kind of finding yourself. But I think the best part has just been getting to a point where I feel like I'm contributing to music as a whole and furthering it and growing it and just living outside of genres and sort of saying what is my essence as an artist. Because, you know, music is obviously layered, the physical and the spiritual, and making sure that I'm always in tune with both those things.
And I mean, listen, when we talk about spiritual and everything else in between, you and Boomy, you guys, I just feel like you lead an entire pack of people, and it's a movement more than anything else in terms of what you guys do. But just going back to, you know, you speaking of failures, can you just speak on that a little bit? Because I feel like, you know, sometimes people don't necessarily get into that because that comes with success, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So what is something that you genuinely feel like you took from all of that and it just helps you to be the person that you are today?
I think just sort of learning to detach from outcome has been one of the greatest lessons. You know, a lot of people will say they do things because they love it, but do you really love it if it's, you know, if it's causing you suffering?
Sure.
If it's pushing you away from family, if it's pushing you away from people that love you, and sort of learning to be in service as opposed to be entitled.
Come on.
So for me, I've just learned to be in service and creating music that I feel needs to exist in the world and, you know, sort of detaching from what the outcome is. That's why even with the summer awards and whatnot, I'm really excited, but it does not define me.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Like,
of course.
Yeah, it's really, really cool, and I'd like to have that trophy in my studio. Like, it would be cool for when people come over. It's a great conversation starter.
100%.
But I am already me, you know, and I've been me for a while now, and it's just kind of learning to find it within yourself as opposed to finding affirmation outside. And that took like a good 8 years to learn.
Come on, I didn't know you were coming to preach this morning, Pastor Brenden.
But you're asking deep questions.
Oh, come on, you did the things though. But I do want to ask you as well, in terms of where Brenden Praise is going now. I mean, this is a beautiful milestone, but what's for the future, especially looking at 2024?
Just, you know, more of the same.
Okay.
Production, more working on productions, maybe doing some movies.
I bought some movies. What do you mean some movies? Tell us more.
No. Just, you know,
I almost got us an exclusive.
The musical side of things.
Okay.
Hey, Pella, that journalist is coming out.
It really is. I almost got it.
But yeah, like I enjoy being behind the scenes. I enjoy being in front of the lights, but I like doing everything and sort of fulfilling myself.
Yeah.
All my taste buds need to be, you know, fulfilled. So yeah, just kind of being overall involved in the music industry as a whole, be it in film or music or production or singing, making sure my voice is there and I'm sort of pushing everything forward.
I love that. Well, Brenden, I think that it really is a beautiful thing to just see you grow as an artist.
Thank you.
And genuinely, I feel like, your future's so bright because this is only the beginning. You're so young. You're little.
I'm turning 30. So I feel like I'm
30.
old now.
No, not at all. I absolutely love this. And I feel like you genuinely are going to be doing the most come 2024 and beyond. And thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And all the best for tomorrow. He's going to take it. I can feel it in my heart.
Oh, wow.
You need to make sure that you stay tuned because we still have so much more coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast show. And this is why I need to ask, actually, what's happening that side, Cape Town?